AngioPatch topical closure system incorporates a pressure pad that, in conjunction with the chitosan topical closure, takes closure to a new, safer, and more efficient level. Within AngioPatch, which is a dressing, there are two main components that aid in successful closure. The first is the pressure pad, which is located within the dressing in the superior aspect of the dressing. And it allows for the person holding pressure and applying this hemostatic dressing to achieve a more efficient and successful hemostasis. It is located in the superior aspect of the dressing, and the alginate portion is on the inferior portion, which is represented by the blue here. Once the procedure has been completed, the femoral drape would be removed from the patient, exposing the access site with the sheath still in place. You would remove the adhesive backing from the back of the AngioPatch dressing, exposing adhesive. It would then be applied to the patient, locating the chitosan closure pad directly over the center of the access site. You would press it into place, securing the adhesive. At that point, you are ready to remove the sheath and begin hemostasis. The sheath would be removed from the femoral artery, applying pressure to the pressure pad, assist device. The chitosan pad would then be pressed into place over the puncture site. Approximately 10 minutes, hemostasis will be achieved. At that point, you would assess the site for bleeding. If successful hemostasis has occurred, you would then remove the remaining backing on the adhesive on the inferior aspect of the dressing, closing the chitosan in place. With the AngioPatch dressing in place, once the patient is on the floor, he can easily locate the pressure pad if he needs to. If the patient needs to cough, he can easily feel for the elevated pressure pad and apply pressure exactly where it needs to be applied. Also, not only the patient, but nursing staff and techs do not have to guess as to where they need to hold pressure. The AngioPatch dressing is perfectly located for effective hemostasis and post-pressure application. AngioPatch reduces the amount of pressure necessary to obtain control at the puncture site, thereby easing discomfort for the patient and reducing fatigue for lab personnel. AngioPatch is a product designed to aid the patient post-angiogram in a proactive and engaging manner. Involving the patient in management of their puncture site lessens the chances for complications post-procedure. The pressure pad within the AngioPatch dressing is placed in the correct anatomical position by lab personnel post-angiogram. The patient and nursing staff are instructed in the proper use of AngioPatch pressure pad. This takes the guesswork out of growing management for nurses and ancillary staff. Two significant complications are associated with angiograms, and they are hematomas and rebleeds. AngioPatch addresses both with the use of the very unique pressure pad incorporated into the dressing itself. AngioPatch topical closure system takes closure to a new, safer, and more efficient level.